This month's energies are honestly life-changing. Stay with me through this video to find out the insights that I received about the currents that are coming in and how we can navigate them and take full advantage of the energies. Hi there, my name is Anna, and I'm a formally trained clairvoyant psychic, an energy healer, and a spiritual coach. When I tuned in to see the energies of June 2025, I saw a magenta towards violet rose, which interestingly had a texture to it, a paper like texture that reminded me of the origami paper that I used to play around with as a kid. And there was also a green energy around it. So I'm going to carefully unpack everything that I saw and explain its meaning. There was an overarching theme, a main theme for this month, with smaller subtopics that tied back to this main theme. So the main theme is your higher self is signing new contracts that expands your personal power space that balances your solar plexus. Just very briefly, what is a soul contract? A soul contract really is just a fancy term for a possibility that exists in the quantum. So everything that happens to you, every encounter that you have, everything that you do, there is a soul contract for it. These contracts are signed by your higher self before you come here on earth, but also while you are in body, and they constantly get revised, canceled, or completed. And of course, you have the free will to choose a contract. You don't have to, you're not stuck in any of them. Right now, your higher self is signing new contracts, new possibilities that expand your personal power. This is powerful. You might become aware of new possibilities. And the old you is going to have a lot of doubts. Like, can I do this? Is this for me? Is this real? But I want you to know that if, for example, you come across and meet someone new, you're dating, I want you to know that if this person seems too good to be true, they're not. You are being challenged into accepting more, into understanding that you are worthy of more. If you're given opportunities, getting new clients, getting more business, or being offered a new job, go for it. You are being challenged again into accepting your worthiness, into expanding your personal power. I want you to remember this month that it can happen for you, and it will happen for you. There is an important part of this though. The consciousness of the solar plexus says, I choose. For the first energy center, the root, it's I exist. For the second, it's I feel. And for the third, it's I choose. So it really is in your power to accept higher worthiness, an elevated reality. It would disempower you if the universe gave you something without you choosing it. It may be useful to identify patterns that are keeping you small. By the way, this is the kind of work that I do with my clients in intuitive spiritual coaching. If that is something that interests you, you can find out more information in the description box below. There is a shift and a letting go of in our identity, in the way that we perceive ourselves. So there is a release of unconscious energy that is in our solar plexus, building up to the full moon. So building up to the full moon, which is on the 11th of June, you may actually become more aware of the parts of your personality, of your identity, that are keeping you small. So this could feel challenging, or uncomfortable. You could also become more aware of the parts of you that are too controlling or domineering, basically the parts of you that are no longer serving your purpose. And this is important because it is a time of letting go and aligning with what better serves us and our purpose. So this was what the green was about. It's about letting go of these parts of ourselves. And you may feel like you are losing yourself a little bit during this time, because the solar plexus is where the ego is formed. And the ego is really all about how we perceive ourselves, how we feel ourselves, our limited small self. And so you may feel a little bit unlike yourself, this especially building up to the full moon. But during this time, it's very important really to reevaluate the things that you want out of life. What are the things that perhaps you should let go of? What are the things that you desire, you want in life? Now, aside from releasing this unconscious energy, we're also going to encounter other people's energies that are in the solar plexus. So what we're really going to encounter are the limiting beliefs of the collective solar plexus of society. We're going to encounter beliefs about social hierarchies, power structures, and it really is a challenge for us to see how these biases and beliefs live inside of us. Because we have inherited a vision of the world, of the society, and we are perpetuating this vision by living it. And what is being asked of us is really to encounter things that, we may judge in others, things that may be difficult perhaps. We unconsciously look down upon people from what we consider a lower social status, and we judge them. So we really have to encounter these things within ourselves. Or perhaps we judge people that have lots of money. We need to encounter these and really connect to the humanity in all of us, the thing that unites all of us. See through these patterns, because when we see these patterns inside of us, we heal the collective. Social change really happens within us first. And there's another point that was very important here. The work that you do on yourself directly impacts other people. It directly impacts Sarah, who lives in Australia, Melbourne. It directly impacts Amina, who lives in Pakistan. It impacts people. So when you heal your sense of feeling inferior because of, growing up in a poor family, and you feel free, someone else on the other side of the world feels a little bit more free as well. So keep doing the work, and it impacts and shifts all of us collectively. Tara insisted to be a part of this video, so here she is. She's a little cutie and she's being a little bit needy right now. I totally feel her. So, um, not surprisingly, I saw a little bit of purple energy as well. And purple energy is a spiritual energy. And what it meant here was that when we are guided towards letting go, letting go of old parts of ourselves, it can be quite challenging. And most of the time, it's kind of even hard to understand, like, how do I let go? And this purple energy showed up because in order for us to let go, we need to connect to our spiritual nature and to trust. When we're connected to our spiritual nature and understand that we are more than our personality, more than our body, it becomes easier to let go of, different parts of our personality, because there's something that we can trust. But we really need to build this connection, a visceral connection that feels real, not just a conceptual one. This is also something that I do with my clients in intuitive spiritual coaching. So this is important for us right now. This month, it would really help to connect with our spiritual nature, so that it can be easier for us to let go of these parts of ourselves that no longer serve us. So I did notice something interesting though when this came up, because personal power, the solar plexus, is very much about, independence, autonomy, and really the will, taking charge. And letting go seems contradictory, right? And this even comes up a lot, like, should I manifest and take control of my life, or should I just let go and let God? But this no longer becomes a contradiction, actually, when we have a balanced solar plexus, because when the solar plexus is unbalanced, I notice that we try to take control of everything. And I did this with manifesting. I thought that I had to take control, be in charge of everything, and really just gave me a lot of anxiety and panic attacks. But even within the practice of manifesting, you do have to let go. There is only so much, that you can do. There is a part where, yes, you have to take inspired action, where you have to take charge and apply your will. But then there's also the part where you have to let go. So actually, there isn't really a contradiction. It's just a matter of knowing when to do which one. And yeah, it becomes like a dance with the universe where you are co-creating. I decided to pull a card for this month from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. And of course, not surprisingly, it perfectly fits everything that we just talked about. It's the Light card. So in the classic tarot deck, this is the Sun card. And as you know, the solar plexus is the color yellow, and it does also symbolically represent the sun. So our solar plexus, really, our personal power, is like our inner sun. So it gives us life, it moves us. And what this card really says is it encourages us to embrace life, to embrace new opportunities, to have the courage to elevate ourselves, to take action in the direction of our worthiness. That is really why we are here, to evolve, to expand, and to believe in ourselves fully. So take this card with you and follow its principles. You are a light in this world, and you are not here by chance. And yeah. So, just to bring everything together for this month of June 2025, the energies are really supporting of you to step into your power. You are an extremely powerful being, and you are not here to keep yourself small. You are here to shine your inner light. So let yourself shine. Lead with power, true power, not the kind that is controlling, manipulative. And you will radiate your light all around you, in you, and around you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And if this video resonates with you, share it with others. You can like and subscribe. And if you want to find out more about what I do, you can check out the description box below.